fourth game of the evening is underway between the Lone Star Legion and the Colorado Massive. And within 9 seconds, the Colorado Massive are first on the board as the ball just took a weird little bounce all over Alex Garay's head. So that was scored by Ryan Cole. And your score is now 1-0, Colorado Massive. As Kevin Elfenbein with it now for the Massive. Gets it over for Chris Lawson. And sent right back to Elfenbein. Run around the boards with it, protects it well, sends it right up to the red line. Shot taken by Tyler Brubach. Good stop by Alex Garay. In net for the Legion. And now Mr. 3, number 2 for the Legion. I told you I'd get his name, folks, and I got it. You're gonna have to wait for it because there's stuff going on. And the Massive come back. That was Ryan Cole. And Garay will slam a glove down and get a whistle. So Mr. 3, number 2, his name is Nick Melrose, everybody. So now we know. And hopefully Mr. 3, number 2 sticks with him for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But Nick Melrose, he's actually number 8 on the Legion, not number 3. But there was a printing error with the jersey. So they were like, what looks like an 8, but isn't an 8? Number 3. Somebody was watching Kermit and Big Bird back in the 90s. A little too much. If you get that joke, we're friends. If you don't, well, oops. All right, as Brandon Fisher, the Legion, clears it out and did so without hitting the ceiling. So, good job, Fish. Improvements as the Legion send it back down. And now John Richard sends it up. Bo Skaggs sends it down. That gets collected by Jordan Kaczynski. Sends up the boards back to Skaggs. He's got space. Gives it back to Kaczynski. And he tries to send it across. And Skaggs picks it up in the center. He'll lob one. It goes over the net. Massive with it. Comes all the way up. Devin Kaczynski with it. And then there's the original Mr. 3, Carson Froese. Stepping forward, shot taken by Dan Stern. Goes wide, Froese. Pass it to Skaggs, Skaggs back to Froese. And he'll send it over Fior. He'll take a shot. Looks like a good stop by Garay again. And then sent all the way back to the point from Devin Kaczynski. We've had all 3 Kaczynskis now, folks. In one whistle. That's almost unheard of. And Fisher now, again, clears it out without hitting the ceiling, and that's another ice. 6 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in the first period. The score is 1-0, Colorado. Colorado will get some changes. And it is collected in the corner by Corey Megan. Sent up the boards to Elfenbein, back to Megan. And back to Elfenbein, who took a shot. Good stop by Garay. Elfenbein with it now. Back to Megan. it up to the point. Finds Chris Lawson. His shot goes off the stick of Kevin Smith, who turns and takes the shot. And then we do have a ball hit the ceiling. Finally. And no change for the Legion. As the Legion off the face-off, yeah, get the ball caught in the ref's feet, like literally caught. That was weird, but that's okay. Weird stuff happens. That's always fun. Now right on the doorstep shot, absorbed by Garay. Kevin Smith was looking to put another number on the board. Garay said, no. 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in our first period. As the Legion win the face-off on that one. Comes out Michael Weiss. Behind the net. Colorado picks it up along the board, gets it over for Kaczynski. That's Steve Kaczynski. Shot deflected up. Travels along the boards. Legion finishes. Getting a little bit further, but not too far. Brandon Fisher throws it hard along the boards, but not too hard. And not hard enough for the Legion. As it's picked up by Steve Kaczynski, who risks one on net. That beats Garay. And that's number 2 for the marksman. That will be an unassisted goal for Steve Kaczynski.
Hey, great work, guys. Great work, Mike.
5 minutes and 8 seconds left in our first period. Score is 2-0. Kaczynski battles for the face-off. Ball pops up in the air, glove batted down, whatever you want to call it, by Josh Rokovich. The backhand attempt hits the side of the net. They battle for it. Legion sends it up off the boards. John Richard will pinch in. Force it deeper, but Legion eventually force it out. Now Melrose, that's number 3, Mr. 3, number 2 to you folks. He gets it. He wants to take it to his place. You know, the Melrose place. Anyway, sorry. As another shot attempt by John Richard. Stopped by Garay and pops up in the air. It gets collected along the boards. Colorado off the boards. Shot taken by Dan Stern. And that'll roll through Garay. And that is number 3 for the Massive. With 4 minutes exactly left in period number 3.
Hey, who got the assist on that?
So they're saying the goal was scored by Dan Stern, number 40, assisted by Adam McFetridge, number 31. And another one just rolls right through Garay. And that'll give the Massive one more, score 4-0. So that was scored by Tyler Brubach, assisted by Ryan. Adam McFetridge takes a shot, goes over the net, behind the net. Comes up to the point, Kevin Elfenbein walks it in, looks for some moves, looks for a passing lane, makes some moves and finds one. Pass intended for Devin Kaczynski goes through one. And a stop point blank. Block point blank. Off the stick of Ryan Cole. Hits Clean Hagel. Clean in the breadbasket, folks. Woo-wee. And we got a goal.
25 from 30.
So that was scored by Ryan Cole and assisted by Adam McPetrich. That is number 5 for the Mastiff. Elfenbein sends it over to Carson Rose, the original Mr. 3. Kaczynski now. Stopped by Brandon Fisher. Comes out. It's sent back down by Elfenbein. And Fisher sends it around behind the net. Now it is cleared out by Achilles Saman. Again, if I'm saying that wrong, Achilles Saman. Still, if I'm saying that wrong, please correct me. Let me know. I will change my error. I promise. As Chris Lawson sends it across and finds John Richard. And he'll get it over to Jordan Kaczynski. Shot blocked, goes wide, and Rose gets to it down in the corner. He'll battle. Take it away, and then off his stick it goes. And Saman gets it away, and down go a couple players as the Legion force it all the way down. Minute and 33 seconds left in our first period. Your score is 5-0. Bo Skaggs sent it over to John Richard, who sent it right back to him. And he'll rip one on net off of the Rays' elbow. Now Skaggs, his shot attempt interrupted by Nick Melrose. That's Mr. 3, number 2, for those of you who don't know. And then he gets stood up on the blue line. Now here comes the Mastiff. Battling with John Richard, loses a stick. And batted out and down by Dylan Northheim. And that will be an icing with 30 seconds left in period number 1. That was an errant icing call. So we'll bring it down to center, or up to center. I guess it depends on your orientation. Colorado will win that face-off. That is up, down into the corner. Colorado sends it around. And it's kept in by Dan Stern. The Mastiff, and then eventually spurted out. 5 seconds left. First period. As Brandon Fisher will just collect it and let the clock run. And that is the end of period number 1, folks. Period number 2 coming up in 60 seconds. All right. Our second period is underway. As the Mastiff are bringing it to the Legion with a 5-0 lead. Legion looking to get some on the board. Brandon Fisher gets to it behind the Legion's net, sends it around the boards. Picked up. And shot taken, kicked aside. I think Garay got a little piece of that. It goes into the corner. As Devin Kaczynski gets it over to Steve Kaczynski. And that's sent around the boards for Josh Rokovich. Back to Kaczynski. Back to... Sorry. As the Massive now have it in the neutral zone. And shot taken by Dan Stern, which goes wide. Boards. Another shot ends up out of the rink. And that'll give us a stoppage. So for those of you who don't know, Garay is in net for the Legion. She is an emergency backup sub, if you want to call it. She is a player on the wing. Normally a defense, but she is in net because we did have an injury, I do believe, to the Legion goalie, their initial goalie, which was Fred Solomon. So I'm pretty sure she was not expecting to be in net when she woke up this morning, but that's how it goes, Alex. That's how it goes. It's now Nick Melrose, the Legion.
Good run, LP.
Gets batted off the ball. Brought back in by the Massive. Shot rolled wide of the net. Brandon Fisher picks it up, plays it up the floor. She gets batted down. That's by Tyler Brubach. He'll walk it forward. And shot blocked. That was by Joe Frunze. Or Frunze. Come on, if I'm saying that wrong, let me know. Good kick save by Garay. That was off the stick of Tyler Brubach. And then it comes up and out and down. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in period number 2. Your score is 5-0. Legion still looking to get on the board. And right there on the doorstep, Alex covers, gets that whistle. Just missing on the shot with Michael Weiss. Comes down, throws with it, centers. Shot taken by Jordan Kaczynski, goes high. Third attempt does not succeed from the Legion. Dylan Northop throws over to Brubach. That's Skaggs. That's Skaggs. That's when you know you've been standing here too long, folks. Numbers start blurring together. That's fun. As the Legion now. Melrose batted off his stick. And taken away, but then not cleared out by the Legion. Actually is. And now here comes Skaggs. Gets it over to Froze. Back to Skaggs. He'll wrist one. And Garay stops it. And keeps the Massive from getting one more. send it down. Dan Stern gets to it for the Massive. Tries to hit the referee. Not sure what that's about. They're winning the game. Referee ain't done nothing to him, but that's okay. So Corey Megan tried to center it. And that eventually comes over to Dylan Campbell. He'll walk it all the way in, then lose it. That's picked up by Devin Kaczynski. He'll send it up the boards. And then shot. Almost taken by John Sadler. Now just took it away, getting caught up in all the feats. Now McLean Hagel back out there. He had it for a moment. And that is an icing. Good to see Hagel back out there. He had ball took a little visit to Yambag City there a little bit ago, and that's neat. Nobody wants that, folks. Nobody wants that. But he's good. He's real good. Taylor Denard says, Alex is playing great. Keep your head up. That is true, sir. That is true. Back to Fisher, he'll wrist one. That does not make its way through. And the Massive get it over to Corey Megan. Collection along the boards. Tried to pass, that gets interrupted by Kevin Smith. He turns and shoots, and that gets deflected. No, Brandon Fisher tried to clear it, and I believe hit the ceiling yet again. That's all right. Keep at it, Brandon. You'll, you know, you'll succeed. You've already succeeded twice. You did it earlier in this game. You got that. But right now, your batting average is good. And we all know that's no good. No, let the goalie touch it. Comes all the way down. Massive with it. 4 minutes and 44 seconds left. And tribute number 2. Melrose got it for the Legion. Tries to get it across. Chris Lawson did not enjoy the pass attempt, and so he batted it away. Sharp angle shot at the side easily by Adesso. Not sure that was a stick. That might have been the body. Either way, didn't go through. Now here comes Steve Kaczynski. Good-looking back check from Fisher, I do believe. And Kaczynski hands it off to Rotkovich. And play ball goes out of play. We get it back. Play will continue. 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in period 2. Score is 5-0, Colorado. Across, and now they find Melrose. And stepped on a stick plate again. That happened in the earlier game, folks. It's not fun. Don't do it. Off the side of the net. Out. And there is a waiting Steve Kaczynski. He throws it right back into the net. Brought back out. That's Lawson. Sent back over to Lawson from Elton Bean. 3 minutes remaining in period number 2. And Ryan Cole wrists one at the top of the slot, and that beats Garay. And that's number 6, and now the clock runs. As we are on a running clock with a 6-goal differential. If the Massive get 8 goals. 25-22. Right. If the Massive get an 8-goal differential, then that'll be the game, folks. And that goal was scored by Ryan Cole and assisted by Chris Lawson for you official stat keeper folks. And that'll be an icing. Face off the Massive come with it, 2-on-1. Shot taken off the post. They try to stuff it, do not succeed. Mosquito's trying to bite my hand now. That's not cool. Come on, guy thing. Sorry, I mean, hockey. Shot taken from Adam. Petrick did not get through. Now all the battling. Now here we go, McPetrick again. And at the top of the slot, another shot taken. Goes up and out of play, and that was from Ryan Cole. Hits the ceiling. Clock is still going. Just under 2 minutes left. Play is now underway again, and Fisher backhands it up into the ceiling. And we are in our final minute of play for the second period. Score is 6-0. Had it for a minute, Rose took it away from him. Battle of the threes right now. Mr. 3 number 1, Mr. 3 number 2. But that's over now. Skaggs with it for the Massive. Brings it up the boards, and now we have the Legion coming in. That's Dylan Campbell. Now back to Skaggs. He'll chip it ahead. Finds Jordan Kaczynski, and then eventually gets to Brandon Fisher. He'll roll it up the boards. Kaczynski with it. Sends it back down. He'll go behind the net. Skaggs. And shot attempt off the face. Garay. And as they were battling, the buzzer goes off. That's another 60-second break, folks. You know what we're doing. Do it quick. Third period's coming up. And just like that, folks, our 60 seconds is up. Third period is about to begin. Has now begun. Will begin. I mean, it depends on if you're an English major or not. Come on now. As the Massive come up with it, that's Megan. Corey Megan. And his pass interrupted. Momentarily, he gets it back. And takes the shot. That goes off the stick of Hagel. Centered, and that would be taken by Joe Frunze. Shot taken by Dan Stern. Good save by Garay. And another shot from Megan looking for a tip. It ends up in the boards. And here's another stop. Good blocker save. Shot was taken by Kevin Smith. tipped up and down. And that's an icing. Haley, are they running behind schedule? Yes. Yes, Haley, they are. We had a couple incidences happen in a couple of games that has slowed us down. But this game, there's currently 8 minutes and 35 seconds left. The score is 6-0 in the third period, but we are currently on a running clock, so we're making up time as we go. Best I can say. And shot taken off the boards from Steve Kaczynski. I believe hit the side of the net. Another look from Steve Haig goes over the net. Right there for Haig. Fisher takes it, sends it up the boards, and that is kept in by Chris Lawson. His pass attempt goes off the foot of Fisher. And Haig with a wrister. Goes wide in the corner, and it squirts out. And all the way over, kept in and sent back down by Chris Lawson. Fisher sends it off the boards. Now here comes Elfenbeam. Sends it across, wrist shot. From Hagee. Came out, ended up rolling in. That's another one on the board for the Massive. That is 7-0 with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left. Those of you who do not know, I did say do not know, because that's what I said. When the score reaches 8, they're going to call a mercy, and that's the end of the game.
13 for 69.
So that was scored by Steve Hagee and assisted by Josh Rokovich. Your score is now 7-0.
There's also 14 on that assist.
And 19 with a shot. That was Tyler Brubach. And I do believe that's number 8 on the board for the Massive. And that'll be the game, folks. And that was scored by Tyler Brubach and assisted by Ryan Cole. So your winners of game number 4 for the Texas Division are the Colorado Massive.